Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everybody. Today is a revision for Unit 4, Vocabulary, Set Book, and Grammar. Okay? The title for Unit 4, the title is The Earth is at Risk. Our planet, the Earth is at risk. We say at risk, in danger, under threat. So all these expressions have the same meaning. So pay attention to the preposition. At risk, in danger, under threat. Okay? There are many environmental problems that our planet faces. Can you name them? Ahmed Azzat? Our planet, the Earth, faces many problems.
أستاذ صوتك بيقطع معلش.
Yes, Muhammad Mustafa. What are the environmental problems that our planet faces?
السلام عليكم.
Thank you.
Global warming, overgrazing, desertification, air pollution, and overcultivation.
Yes, as the pictures here show, these are the problems that our planet faces: global warming, pollution, overgrazing, desertification, and deforestation. These are some of the problems that our planet faces. One of them is desertification. What is desertification? It's changing farmland into a desert. What are the causes for desertification? People cut down trees. So deforestation causes desertification. Deforestation means cutting down trees. And human activities, humans behavior or bad behavior like overgrazing, looking after the sheep or camels, goats, etc. Overcultivation, it means cultivating the land too much. So over means too much. Okay, Mark? Yes, Mark?
Yes, teacher.
Why do you raise your hand?
يا أستاذ لأن أنت سألت يعني.
Okay, thanks a lot. You can lower your hand now. So these are the causes of desertification. What are the effects or the bad consequences of desertification? The wind and rain wash away. The wind and the rain wash away what? The top layer of the soil. And there are storms that cause bad health. People cannot breathe well. And there are wildfires, fires in the forest. Where does desertification take place? Desertification takes place in dry areas in harsh climate. So desertification takes place in dry areas and in harsh climate. Solutions. How can we solve the problem of desertification? We should stop cutting down trees. We should plant more trees. We should take land from the sea and marshes for farming. As your friend Muhammad said before, we should impose laws and stop people from cutting down trees and polluting the environment, etc. Let's learn the new vocabulary so that we can do some exercise for them. These are the words you are supposed to study in lesson 1 and 2, unit 4. Climate, climate, desertification, erode, the noun erosion, graze, overgraze, it means too much, looking after the sheep or goats. Harsh, increasingly, kill off, overcultivate, permanently, precipitate, productive, the opposite, unproductive, proportion, soil, treacherous, unproductive, wash away, wildfire. Now, I'll give you 2 minutes to fill in the space with words from the list. Read the sentence and choose one of the words from the list. Welcome, Ahmed Majdi.
السلام عليكم.
Walaikum
معلش
assalam. Never mind. Welcome back. Now, do this exercise. Fill in the space with the words from the list. Yes, Kareem.
Wind and rain have eroded the statue into shapeless statues and into shapeless lumps of stone.
Very good. Eroded. Have eroded. Thank you. Mark.
The farm is full of a large number of
Describe the animals.
grazing animals.
Here, graze is used what as an adjective? Yes. The farm is full of a large number of grazing animals. Describe animals. Thank you. Muhammad Ahmed Abdulaziz, yes.
We thought the punishment was rather harsh for such a minor offense.
Offense, yes. Thank you. Harsh. Ismail.
We thought cutting a lot of trees leads to desertification, of course.
Yes, very good. So deforestation leads to desertification. Thank you. Ahmed Majdi.
When we retire, we are going to move into a warmer
climate, yes. So the climate is warm, the climate is warm or hot. All right, thank you. Now let's learn the new vocabulary for lesson 3. Here these words in workbook, and I have sent you a video talking about what? Talking about the deforestation, cutting down trees in the tropical rainforest. I think it's the Amazon. At the expense of. It's an expression. At the expense of. It damages someone or something. Devastating. It has a bad effect. Devastating. مؤثر فعال مدهش, but damaging, harmful, devastating. Lugger, someone who cuts down trees to sell wood. Lugger, what's his job? He's a lugger. Vital, important, basic, necessary, essential, vital. So we've got 4 words: at the expense of, devastating, lugger, vital. Yes, Amir.
Would you stop making jokes at the expense of me?
At the expense of me, yes. As if because you are hurting me, you are annoying me. Yes, would you stop making jokes at the expense of me? Thank you. Amir Muhammad.
The tsunamis have a devastating effect on the surrounding areas.
Yes, tsunamis have a devastating effect. It has what? A harmful effect. Thank you. Muhammad Mustafa, yes.
The kidney plays a vital role in the removal of waste products from the blood.
Yes, the kidney, it's a part of your body. It removes your waste products, yes, from the blood. Thank you. So it's very important. It's very basic, vital. Thank you. Kareem, Auda.
The logger cut all the trees from the back garden.
Yes, that's his job. The logger cut all the trees. Very good. So you have to study the new vocabulary so that you can understand the sentence well, of course, and set book questions. In lesson 4 and 5, we've got some other words. Let's learn them and do the next exercise. Arid, too dry, atmosphere. Atmosphere, it's a mixture of gases that surrounds the planet. Atmosphere. Equator, it's an imaginary line. Equator. Flooding. Forecasting. Usually we have the weather forecasting or financial forecasting. Frigid. Humid. misbehave. Misbehave. We have here the prefix that comes before the verb. It changes the meaning into badly or wrongly. Misbehave, misunderstand, mishear. Planting, plant is a verb, planting is a noun. Planting. Prevailing, prevailing is an adjective. Common, prevailing. Reclaim, reclaim is a verb. We should reclaim the desert by changing it into green lands. Reclaim, the noun, reclaiming or reclamation. Reclaim, reclaiming or reclamation. So let's do the next exercise. Fill in the space with words from the list: arid, atmosphere, misbehaving, equator, flooding, forecasting. I'll give you 2 minutes to think and choose one of these words. إبراهيم ممدوح. Yes. إبراهيم ممدوح المصري.
نعم أستاذ معلش.
Yes. Number 1.
The weather forecasting said it was going to rain later today.
Thank you. Weather forecasting. Thank you. Michael.
The desert is so arid that nothing can grow there.
Yes, arid means barren or too dry. Thank you. Abdurrahman Azzat.
Some roads have been closed because of flooding, as water blocks all main roads.
Yes, this is what happens today and yesterday. The roads were blocked because of water, because there was what heavy rain or that causes flooding. Thank you. Shabrakhiti.
The factors are releasing toxic gases into the atmosphere.
Yes, into the atmosphere. Yes. Thank you. Number 5. Zalat.
سجلت غياب أستاذي.
No. Okay. It's okay now.
I was always getting trouble for misbehaving at
Misbehaving at school. Yes. You should behave well, Ismail, so that you want to be in trouble. Okay, thank you. Hassan Hussein.
Singapore lies in the equator.
Yes, Singapore is a country in Asia and it lies on the equator. Very good. So we studied the new vocabulary in lesson 1 and 2, lesson 3, and lesson 4 and 5. Now let's move to set book question that summarizes the lesson and the topic. As we said, the earth is at risk, and one of the problems that face our planet is desertification. What does the term desertification mean? What does desertification mean? Ahmed Ayman. Ahmed Ayman, yes. What does desertification mean? Kareem Ahmed, yes.
معلش ممكن سؤال تاني أول سؤال؟
Yes, the first question.
The process in which productive land changes into desert.
Yes, so productive land or farmland, it changes into desert. It's called what? Desertification. Desertification, it comes from the word desert. Thank you. Where does desertification usually occur or take place, happen? Ahmed Majdi.
In dry place, in harsh climate.
Good. What are the bad effects of desertification? What are the bad consequences of desertification? Kareem.
Poor soil, it's the same meaning, unproductive soil, and bad health. Also, it causes wildfires.
Yes, very good. So you added wildfires. So poor soil and unproductive soil have the same meaning, very good, and bad health. Of course, desertification can cause what? Bad health and wildfires. Thank you. What are the main causes of desertification? We have to mention the causes of desertification. Yes, sir. Diya.
The activities of human beings,
Like,
harass.
can you mention these activities? The activities of human beings.
أعتقد
Like what? Like
cutting trees.
Overgrazing,
Yes.
overcultivation, and cutting down trees.
Harsh climate.
And
Lack of rain.
Lack of rain. There is little rain or there is no rain at all. So these are the main causes of desertification. The activities of human beings, like cutting down trees or deforestation, overgrazing, overcultivation, harsh climate, and lack of rain. When won't land be used for growing crops? The land won't be used for growing crops. When? المصري. Yes.
أستاذ معلش شيل السؤال تاني عشان الصوت بيقطع.
Question number 4. Question number 5, Ibrahim. Question number 5. When won't land be used for growing crops?
When the top layer of soil is destroyed.
Destroyed. The top layer of soil is destroyed when the wind and rain washes the top layer of soil. So we cannot grow this land. We cannot grow this land because the top layer of soil is destroyed. الطبقة العليا من التربة دمرت because of the wind and rain. What things can stop wind and rain from damaging land? محمد أحمد فهمي.
Trees and plants.
Trees and plants can, yes, stop wind and rain from damaging land. So trees and lands act as like what? Like walls or dams that protect the land from the wind and rain. We have an organization in Kuwait. It's called the Public Authority for Agriculture and Fisheries. الهيئة العامة للثروة الزراعة والثروة السمكية. The Public Authority for Agriculture and Fisheries. الهيئة العامة للثروة السمكية والزراعة والثروة السمكية. What can the Public Authority for Agriculture and Fisheries do to change the desert into green areas? Yes, who can read? Ahmed Osama. حواس. أخو محمد أسامة حواس. Yes.
يا أستاذ معلش السؤال تاني.
Question number 7.
Growing more trees and plants, providing farms with a modern system of
irrigation. يعني الري. Yes. So this authority or this organization can provide farmers with modern system of irrigation and modern techniques. يعني توفر للمزارعين طرق حديثة في الري والزراعة. Okay. Desertification is sometimes caused by human beings. How? As we mentioned, human beings or human activities can cause desertification. Amir Abdel Fattah.
Over cultivating the land, overgrazing the land, loggers cut down the trees.
Yes. So overgrazing the land, using animals in the land, and the loggers cut down trees is called deforestation. Okay. Now let's talk about lesson 3 in workbook. Lesson 3 workbook talks about what? Deforestation, the cutting down of trees in the Amazon rainforest. Look at this picture. You can see soya beans. Soya beans full of soya beans. What are most soya beans used for? Yes, Kareem Mustafa.
They to feed chickens, and they are the consumption of food for animal and human.
Yes, so they are mainly used to feed chickens or for feeding chickens, and some of them are used as human beings consumption. Good. Why are the rainforests being destroyed? Why are the rainforests being cut down? Yes, sir.
To grow soya beans, to make lands for cattle, to look for oil, for valuable wood.
Valuable wood. So these are 4 reasons here. Yes, sir. They have mentioned 4 reasons. The rainforests are being cut down or destroyed. 1, to grow soya beans. 2, to make land for cattle and to look for oil and for valuable wood. They said they sell the wood to other countries. Good. How does the rainforest of the Amazon play an important role in controlling the world's climate؟ بلا كيف غابات المطيرة في الأمازون بتلعب دورا مهما في التحكم في مناخ العالم. What's the importance of the Amazon rainforest? Why is the Amazon rainforest very important to the world climate? So there are 3 questions and same answer. Mark Bahgat.
It's the home of at least 30% of the world's animals and plants. It's the home of 220,000 people from about 100 different tribes, 180 different tribes. Controls the world's climate by taking in carbon dioxide and turning it into fresh air. People depend on the rainforest for their food, tools, medicine, and shelter, etc.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. All these answers give you a, wait a minute, please. Wait a minute. All this information. يا حبيبي. Yes.
عشان النت فصل فطلعت ودخلت بس.
Never mind يا حبيبي ولا يهمك يا حبيبي. الجهاز يا شباب، الجهاز والبرنامج بيسجل دخولك وخروجك، بيظهر انت دخلت الساعه كام وخرجت الساعه كام، كل حاجه مسجله. يعني ما فيش داعي، حتى ما فيش داعي اسجل الغياب او انزل الغياب. انا الارقام عندي، العدد المسجل عندي دلوقتي ظاهر، وكمان باخد الغياب من البرنامج اكسل، بشوف مين اللي دخل ومين اللي خرج، خرج كم مره، دخل كم مره، الى اخره، مسجله كل حاجه. خلاص عشان ما نضيعش وقت. There are here many information about many pieces of information about the Amazon rainforest, but the right answer is C, just C. The rainforest of the Amazon plays an important role in controlling the world's climate because it controls the world's climate by taking in carbon dioxide and turning it into fresh air. Because it has what? Because it has a large space, it has a good location. Okay, what are the bad consequences of cutting down the Amazon rainforest? The bad consequences. If people continue on cutting down the rainforest in the Amazon, what happens later? Abdurrahman Ashraf?
Changing the world climate and
Yes.
The land becomes drier and dusty.
Dry and dusty, very good. Where do the third of the world's animals and plants live? Of course, Amir, Adwan? Yes, Amir.
The Amazon rainforest.
Yes, about a third of the world's animal, as your friend said, it is the home of at least 30% of the world's animals and plants. So about a third of the world's animals live in the Amazon rainforest. The cutting down of trees has positive effects. So in the previous questions, we know that cutting down trees has negative effects. What about the positive effects? الآثار الإيجابية. How can we benefit from cutting down trees? Amir Muhammad.
The economy, to make more agriculture land for farmers and more food for people and animals.
So it's good for the economy because they sell the wood for a large amount of money, and they make more agriculture to land for farmers. They can grow enough food for people. Good. Okay. Now let's talk about grammar. Using conjunctions to join words. أدوات الربط يا شباب زي إيه؟ زي in order to, because و to إلى آخره. هنا عندك الكلمة كل أدوات الربط دي بتستخدم for purpose and result. Purpose يعني الغرض. Result النتيجة. In order to is an example and it should be followed with infinitive. In order to أو to أو so as to دايما نكتب بعدها اللي هي infinitive مصدر الفعل ولازم إيه it follows what it is followed with the cause. السبب. كريم goes to the club in order to play football. So as to play football. To play football. يبقى هنا why does Karim go to the club in order to play football? Because بيجي بعدها clause جملة تامة يكون سبب. يعني ممكن أقول نفس الجملة كريم goes to the club because he wants to play football. يبقى because يجي بعدها برضه إيه reason أو الcause السبب. في كلمة ثانية because of يجي بعدها الايه phrase شبه جملة verb plus ing or noun phrase. For example, Karim goes to the club because of playing football. To play football, in order to play football, because he wants to play football. Okay? You need to pay in order to get in. You need to pay a ticket or pay some money in order to get in the cinema or the theater. I need a drink because I'm feeling thirsty. I need a drink to drink, in order to drink. Farmers use machinery to harvest their crops. Farmers use machinery so that they can harvest their crops. كلمة so that نفس to بس so that يجي بعدها يشوف جملة تامة close وفيها كلمة كان أو كن حسب الزمن الجملة. يعني ممكن استخدم so that أو in order that مكان to. Farmers use machinery so that they can harvest their crops. In order that they can harvest their crops. يبقى هنا so that ممكن استخدمها مكان ايه to بس يجي بعدها جملة تامة. Okay? So that to link actions with results use so that. هنا كلمة so that يجي بعدها نتيجة. To be the cause of برضه هنا يجي بعدها النتيجة with the result that والنتيجة لذلك as I told كريم a bad result مع النتيجة الايه السلبية or a harmful result. ودايما يجي بعدها close جملة تامة. lead to يجي بعدها noun phrase أو مثلا desertification or deforestation can lead to desertification. It can lead to bad health. يبقى lead to يجي بعدها noun phrase. I closed the window so that the wind couldn't get in. So that I use couldn't here. Couldn't because the tense in the past. I closed the window so that the wind couldn't get in. طب ازاي استخدم to يا شباب هنا في الجملة دي؟ I closed the window not to let the wind get in. I closed the window not to let the wind get in. غيرت الجملة إن جملة نيجاتيف قلت not to. Lack of vitamins is the cause of his illness. Lack of vitamins is the cause of his illness. So lack of vitamins leads to his illness. Lack of vitamins leads to his illness. In order to زي ما قلنا يجي بعدها infinitive gives to introduce explanations عشان تقدم شرح. Some people move to greener areas. Why do some people move to greener areas? In order to survive. To survive. So as to survive. Because بيجي بعدها close جملة تامة. We need to produce more food because there are more people to feed. ممكن استخدم to. We need to produce more food to feed more people. We need to produce more food to feed more people. Because there are more people to feed, we need to produce more food. ممكن استخدم because of. We need to produce more food because of more people. Because of more people. Okay? Two قلنا يجي بعدها infinitive. Trees are cut down to make more agricultural land. Trees are cut down so that we can make more agricultural land. In order that we can make more agricultural land. انتبهوا to so that نفس المعنى بس to جي بعدها infinitive و so that جملة تامة فيها كان أو could. The soil is destroyed so that the land cannot be used for growing crops. The soil is destroyed with the result that the soil is destroyed with the result that the land cannot be used for growing crops. B is the cause of the activities of human beings are often the real cause of desertification. هنا B ممكن أقول is أو are حسب الفعل اللي قبلها مفرد ولا جمع. The activities are deforestation is the cause of desertification. يبقى انتبه is ولا are. With the result that جيب بعدها ايه؟ جملة تامة. Farmers tend to overcultivate their land with the result that the soil becomes unproductive. احنا قلنا يجيب بعدها نتيجة سيئة، نتيجة غير مرغوبة. Farmers tend to overcultivate their land with the result that the soil becomes unproductive. Lead to قلنا يجيب بعدها noun phrase. Wildfires can lead to greater pressure on the earth's most precious resource water. يعني حرائق الغابات ممكن تؤدي إلى ضغط كبير ومطلب كبير على المورد الثمين للأرض وهو الماء. Water يبقى wildfire can lead to lack of water. Wildfire can lead to lack of water. The scarcity of water. Now, let's do the first exercise. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, and D. فكر كده واختار الإجابة الصح اللي تناسب الجملة. خد بالك من الكلمات اللي بعد الفراغ. هل هي جملة كاملة ولا جملة شبه جملة؟ هل هي سبب ولا نتيجة؟ شبرخيتي.
Some people raise bank loans in order to buy cars.
In order to buy cars. Very good. Thank you. Karim.
We need to reduce pollution because it harms our healthy greatly.
Because. Very good. Thank you. Number 3. Amir Muhammad.
Man's greed is often the cause of the extinction of rare animals.
The cause. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. Yes, محمد مصطفى.
Man's greed is often the cause. اللي بعدها. Teens tend to misuse the internet with the result that they waste their time and harm their eyes.
Yes, with the result that you had this sentence before in the quiz, right? Thank you. Michael.
The lecture was boring with the result that some of the students began to fall asleep.
Again, with the result that. Thank you. Amir Muhammad.
Having the lecture.
Having too much sugar.
Too much sugar can lead to obesity and health problems.
Thank you, Amir. يلا يا شباب اللي ما جاوبش يلا نشوف ناس تانيين. فينك يا حواس؟ فينك يا مصري؟ نمبر 7. كريم. Yes.
He suffered from gum infection as he smokes a lot.
As هنا as يا كريم بتساوي كلمة because. ممكن تجي لك as، ممكن تجي لك because، ممكن تجي لك since. خد بالك كلمة since تنفع because. اوكي كريم؟ يبقى كلمة since مش لازم تكون معناها منذ. يعني ما كلنا he suffers from gum infection since he smokes a lot. Because he smokes a lot. As he smokes a lot. عاوز أقول because of. يبقى he suffers from gum infection because of smoking a lot. Because of smoking a lot. Okay, thank you. Ibrahim, Mamdouh, yes.
He was was put into prison so his bad deeds.
هنا
Because
sorry again
because
إبراهيم because or because of. هنا his bad deeds يعني أعماله سيئة، أفعاله شريرة. هل دي جملة ولا شبه جملة؟ إبراهيم.
نعم أستاذ.
Yes. Why was he sent into prison? Yes.
Because of his bad deeds.
Yes. Because of his bad deeds. Okay. طيب هنا في الورك بوك كان فيه يا شباب relative pronouns مراجعه للضمائر اللي هي الوصل اللي هي هو ويتش وهوز وهوم الى اخره. فكر كده وراجع عليه هو هوم ويتش وهوز الى اخره حسب الكلمه اللي قبلها عاقل غير عاقل تايم ولا بليس، وبعد كده شوف الكلمات اللي بعدها. امير محمد.
This is the school where I used to study. Where?
Yes, very good. Thank you. Mark.
This tests for the students who native language is not English.
Who or whose? Mark. هنا native language هنا
who's
ايوه لما نلاقي يا شباب اسم مالك ومملوك او في علاقه ما بين كلمتين نقول كلمه whose. اوكي. احمد اسامه.
The students who's lost his bag is waiting in the
who's or who? Who's or who? Who? Yes. Who? Thank you. Yes. الباقي فين؟ يلا يا شباب. محمد مصطفى. Yes.
Look at the horses which are drinking in the river.
Which or that. تنفع which or that. Thank you. أحمد عزت وأحمد أيمن وأحمد مجدي. يلا ارفع ايدك. أمير عبد الفتاح. Yes.
I ate all the cake that you give me.
That you give me or which you give me. Thank you. Zalat.
I still remember the day when we first met.
Yes, when. Very good. Amir.
The teacher who's very students and afraid of is really very nice.
ما ينفعش who's يا عامر. هنا عندك هنا every student is afraid of him. أصل الجملة every student is afraid of him. طالما him هنا object pronoun نجيب معاها إيه؟ بدلها إيه يا عبد الرحمن أشرف؟
هو يا أستاذ.
whom هو يا عبد الرحمن لما يجي بعدها الفيرب لما يكون هنا subject pronoun. So the teacher whom every student is afraid of. لما يكون الناقص object pronoun نستخدم whom. Okay. You can screenshot these exercises. Okay, you can answer them at home. Okay, screenshot. Okay. Until we meet again. Thank you and goodbye. طبعا الشباب 12 علم 4 انبه عليهم تاني هتدخلوا برضه بنفس الطريقه كل مره كل يوم مع 12 علم 5. Okay, thank you.